continue to share my experience about the university education in the US and in Hong Kong. In my past 2 videos, one talk about the US education, about Harvard University, and the other one talking about one of the famous Hong Kong university, and then my personal experience, how I walk to my university when the road is blocked, and then about the principal, I don't know the principal in Harvard University, but I heard from the news that now the principal is someone who I don't know whether he claims himself Christian or not, but it seems that he is not from the U.S., he is not from Christian religion, and then it seems that he also support those global idea, just like Democrats, the Democratic Party leaders, and he also chose someone from mainland China to give a speech, a graduate speech in the university, and then he also allowed the student to be anti-Semitic, and then he is still trying to fight against the Trump administration's ban on this kind of a new education policy, funding policy. And how about the principal in this Hong Kong famous university? Just now I talked about that. The first time that he gave a speech to all those alumni, his main thing is donate. And then just now I said that soon after his soon after he become the principal, and then Hong Kong enter into the stage that every university is, it seems that every student is ready for war, okay? With whom, I know that. And then I just thought about that. I visit the university by walking, by hiking for 2 hours, just to see how the students are. But when I arrived there, I heard that some students said that they can't find the principal. The principal always not in the university. People say that he's out of office, he's where and where, not in office. Every time they want to speak to the principal, he's not in the office. Okay, even the just now I talked about the grad, we call it undergrad. Okay, the U publication, student publication. Even they want to get some maybe document to hold some events at this critical stage, to educate the student, the classmate, or to tell them what happened, what should they do, and something like that. He's not in office, so that they cannot get the approval, they cannot get a signature, they cannot get the office, get the room to do that, get the permission to hold this event. They cannot find him, they wait for him. And but I haven't told that, I haven't told anyone that actually I met the principal once when I was in the university. Of course, he just walked past by. Maybe at that time it is not yet to prepare war yet, a few days before that. So the university is still peaceful and safe. So people just walk past by and something like that. But before that, the student want to speak to him, to look for his guidance. They cannot find him, they cannot talk to him. But I see him. Actually, I haven't talked the students just within this few days. I haven't thought that I met your principal. I see him walk past by happily, relaxingly with some other people, talking and something like that. I want to address him, but I think better not. I'm just a small potato. I'm not one of those famous alumni. Okay, so better not to introduce myself. But I see him walking past by very energetically, happily, and not quite matched with the current situation happening in Hong Kong, especially in the university sector, happening among the society, among the students. And 3 days later, when the war in the university, which has actually started in other university, I heard that one of the principal, he has been present all the time. He even come to the front line to directly confront all those police who want to carry out a clearance order to this university, to his university. He tried to become the negotiator to ask them to evacuate peacefully, and then gives time and space for students to also evacuate peacefully. He tries to negotiate, winning some safety measure for his students, and also want to calm down his students, want to help the government to calm down his students. But the principal himself was also hurt, and then sent to hospital, and then need surgery, and then thank God that he has no fatal hurt, and then actually he just come to the university not too long ago. Actually he's still young, he can get another term of being the principal here, but he of course he's rejected. Okay, so he cannot gain his second term and finish right after his first term. And of course we also know that this last days of his first term is also not easy to finish, and then of course he won't be given another chance for what he has done, that I have just told you, and then you have heard about that. So you can see totally different kind of principle. Just now I said that the university were divided. Mine is the one people will be more proud of, people respect more. That one with that principle protecting them. Actually, in the past history, it is also a very famous and good university, but because of for some reason that it is not so highly respected. Okay, but of course during these few years they have also upgraded themselves, and then during this critical stage, that all those students, all those teachers, and even principal, they stand to protect democracy, freedom of speech, and then the right the way to maintain the Hong Kong status quo, even in opposition. Of course, they want more prestige. They want a greater fame for the university. So now I don't think that people will still look down upon this university, or even as the alumni of my university. Actually, I also heard about other alumni. Now we start to be ashamed of being one of the alumni of this university. Since during this critical stage, we don't see that the school, the university, and the principal and all those professors come up to protect Hong Kong's status quo, what those Hong Kong is famous for. So actually, that's why we don't need to downgrade ourselves or look down upon someone. Actually, we just do our best, and even though nowadays, even now people look down upon us, but it doesn't matter, because if you are doing good in future, you may have some contribution, and then you might contribute to your own country, your own community, your own society, or even your own religion, that people will highly regard you, salute to you, and appreciate you, or even you are called as the children of the heaven. Once you will be downgraded. Actually, now I'm really ashamed to mention my university. I'm really ashamed to be one of the alumni. I don't think I will mention that I am one of the alumni publicly in the background, in my resume or in my profile. Of course, I cannot omit the name, but in public, I think I am no longer proud of her. I'm no longer proud of being one of the alumni. Not because of the academic background in the past, but because of the academic or any other performance during these few years when Hong Kong is undergoing its most critical stage, and now the university who is ruling this university, just now who is now really ruling Hong Kong, and who is now really ruling the U.S. When it's compared to the past few years. So make sure that you know who is ruling your society, your community, or even your church, your school, your university. Not just based on his past record, or not just based on his ranking. If you are admitted to that university, but you find that those education concept, those professors' concept, those or even the principal's concept, is against your personal concept, your personal belief. Okay, is it still your dream school, your dream university, and then do you still looking forward to going back to study there, to further study there, or to be one of the professor there or teaching there? So actually not value yourself others based on the ranking of the school, based on your background, based on what they present themselves in the most critical period in their university, in the community, in their society, in their country, in their nation, to stand to those prosecutors, to those people who violate, who abolish, who destroy the great value that your university, your society, your country has built up for so many years because of so many sacrifices of all those past generations. Of course, my university originally has gained so much prestige because all those alumni in the past, they have done great in their own profession. They have done great in Hong Kong. They have done great in worldwide. Many alumni become the professor in the worldwide university, in other countries, maybe even become the senate, the councillors, the political leaders, or the in those research field, or even have won those world award. Okay, Olympic Games, or for Nobel prizes. So because of the hard work, because of their excellency, before of their sacrifice, because of the suffering, because their great contribution, we have gained this prestige. I have done nothing to gain this prestige. I am only so lucky that I can get access to it and finish the education, and not only finish my BA, but finish my postgraduate education here. So I'm so lucky, so blessed to have that benefit, because all those ancestors have built up a strong foundation. But you can easily destroy it. So now during these few years, it is already destroyed. Who will respect that university outside the academic background? But even the academic background, I'm afraid that it is also dropping. It's also downgrading. Not to mention other areas. So really pray that the new policy in the U.S. Concerning about the university development will go on a correct track. We'll go back to a correct track. No more astray. Okay, going in the original good track. Going to a correct direction. Of course, no one can be sure which way is the correct direction. No one can be pretty sure. But I pray that the track is going in the right way under this administration or future administration. At least hope that it won't be downgrade more in the coming few years, no matter in the U.S., in Hong Kong, or in the whole world. Even though the situation now seems like even worse and worse, but I still pray that and hope that all those who support the original status quo of Hong Kong and the U.S. Will fight for it, fight for the right check. Okay, because of your sacrifice and contribution. See you.